Good morning to all. I am Indu, lecturer in civil engineering. Today also we will learn another new topic, that is on local attraction. So before starting the today's class, I can recall the class which we have covered in last classes. Friends, in last class we have gone through some problems on local attraction on board. So that is correction to the bearings which are affected by local attraction by direct method and included angles methods. We have discussed in last class. Hope you all understood. Is it okay to you? Right. So in direct method, we have corrected the affected bearings on each station by applying correction at each and every stations. Okay. In included angles method, we have calculated included angles of each station, and then we have applied the correction. Okay. In that, in two cases, first we have in direct method. First, what we have done. First, we have compared the forebearing and back bearing of all lines, and then the bearings, the difference between the forebearing and back bearing, which is differ by exactly 180 degrees, that is free from local attraction. We have taken that point, and then we have applied the correction to the affected bearings. So this is we have done so far. Is it okay? Okay, but in the case of all the stations affected by local attraction, then what we have to do? So those problems are those type of corrections today we will learn. Okay, so today's class is correction to the local attraction when all the stations are affected by local attraction. Then how can we make the correction? Today we will see. So how to make correction when all the stations are affected by the local attraction and no line differs by 180 degrees in its forebearing and back bearings. Then how can we make the correction? Today, that is the objective of today's class. So in previous class, you have learned that detection of local attraction, calculation of corrected bearings when any one or more lines are affected by the local attraction. So today we will see by taking this problem. You can note down this problem. Find which stations are affected by local attraction and work out the correct bearing of the lines of a closed traverse A, B, C, D, E, A. A, B, C, D, E, A is the closed traverse, and the observed bearings are for line A, B. The forebearing is 191 degrees 30 minutes. Back bearing is 13 degrees. So this is not line, this is four bearings. Four bearings. So this is forebearing of lines, and these are the back bearings of the lines. For AB line, forebearing is 191 degrees 30 minutes. Back bearing is 13 degrees 00 minutes. For BC line, forebearing is 69 degrees 30 minutes and back bearing is 246 degrees 30 minutes. For CD line, forebearing is 32 degrees 15 minutes and back bearing is 210 degrees 30 minutes. For DE line, forebearing is 262 degrees 45 minutes and back bearing is 80 degrees 45 minutes. For EA line, forebearing is 230 degrees 15 minutes and back bearing is 53 degrees 00 minutes. So these are the forebearings and back bearings of the lines which are observed. Okay. So this is a sum. So before starting the sum, we have to what we have to do? We have to check whether any lines have the forebearing and back bearing difference is exactly 180 degrees. Okay, that is we have to see. So we will see. So for first AB line, the forebearing and back bearing difference is so this is 170. So this is 178 degrees 30 minutes, and for the BC line 246 degrees 30 minutes minus 69 degrees 30 minutes. So this is exactly 177 degrees, and CD line, for CD line 210 degrees 30 minutes minus 32 degrees 15 minutes. So this is 178 degrees 15 minutes. For DE line 262 degrees 45 minutes minus 80 degrees 45 minutes. So this is 182 degrees 230 degrees 15 minutes minus 53 degrees. So this is 177 degrees 15 minutes. So by comparing the forebearing and back bearing of the every line, there is no line which have exactly 180 degrees. The forebearing and back bearings difference is 180 degrees. There is no any line. Okay. So then what we will do? In such a case, what we will do? We will see. So first, by using the observed forebearing and back bearing, this is the sketch we have drawn. So there are 5 stations: A, B, C, D, and E. These are the 5 stations. So on observations of the forebearing and back bearing of the lines of the traverse, we find that no line has a difference of 180 degrees in its forebearing and back bearings. We saw this type of problem is generally solved by included angle method. If at all any line, if no lines has the difference of forebearing and back bearing is exactly 180, then you have to follow included angle method rather than the direct method, so that we can easily correct the bearings. Okay. So in included angles method, what we have to do first? The first step we have to do is we have to calculate the included angles. So we have to calculate all the angles, 5 angles. So calculations of the included angles. Angle A is equal to forebearing of AB minus back bearing of EA. You can follow the arrow rule. Okay. So if we deduct the forebearing of that station from the back bearing of the previous station, then we can get the angle at that station. You know that. Okay. So angle A is equal to 191 degrees 30 minutes minus 53 degrees. So that is 138 degrees 30 minutes. Angle B 56 degrees 30 minutes. Angle C 145 degrees 45 minutes. Angle D 52 degrees 15 minutes. You know already. How can we calculate the included angles? We saw so many problems in this type. Okay. Angle E 149 degrees 30 minutes. Okay. So these are the included angles of the stations. Then the sum of the all interior angles is equal to angle A plus, angle B plus, angle C plus, angle D plus, angle E. that is equal to 138 degrees 30 minutes plus 56 degrees 30 minutes plus 145 degrees 45 minutes plus 52 degrees 15 minutes plus 149 degrees 30 minutes. So total is equal to 542 degrees 30 minutes. And then we can apply the check. What is our check? The required sum of the interior angles is must be equal to 2n minus 4 into 90 degrees. Okay, 2 into here n is equal number of sides or number of traverse legs. Those are the 5 here. So 2 into 5 minus 4 into 90. So that is 540. But our sum of all the interior angles is 542 degrees 30 minutes. So there is a difference in, so the our check is not okay. Then what we have to do? Therefore, total error in 5 angles. The total error in 5 angles is equal to 542 degrees 30 minutes minus 540 degrees. That is equal to 2 degrees 30 minutes is the error in our angles. So this error occurred due to the local attraction. That is plus 2 degrees 30 minutes is the error. Then we have to compensate this plus 2 degrees 30 minutes with minus 2 degrees 30 minutes by applying this minus 2 degrees 30 minutes at all the 5 angles. Therefore, correction to be applied for all the 5 angles is equal to, the magnitude of error is minus 2 degrees 30 minutes. Therefore, correction to be applied for each angle. How many angles are there here? 5 angles. Therefore, the correction is equal to minus 2 degrees 30 minutes by 5. How much it? So it is minus 30 minutes. So 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. 30 minutes is 2 degrees 30 minutes. So we have to apply minus 30 degrees, minus 30 minutes error at all the 5 angles. Therefore, the corrected angles are, corrected angle A is equal to, what is the calculated angle? So that is 138 degrees 30 minutes minus correction minus 30 minutes, that is equal 138 degrees. For angle B, it is 56 degrees 30 minutes minus 30 minutes, it is 56 degrees. And for angle C, 145 degrees 45 minutes minus 30 minutes, so that is 145 degrees 15 minutes. For angle D, 52 degrees 15 minutes minus 30 minutes, that is 51 degrees 45 minutes. For angle E, 149 degrees 30 minutes minus 30 minutes, so that is 149 degrees 00 minutes. Then now you can add all the corrected included angles. 138 degrees plus 56 degrees plus 145 degrees 15 minutes plus 51 degrees 45 minutes plus 149 degrees 00 minutes. So the total is 540 degrees. So our check is okay. So likewise you can apply the you can correct the angles also. Then now we will apply the correction at each and every bearings. After corrections, the differences between the forebearing and back bearing of the lines are, now you can compare the forebearing and back bearings of the lines. Forebearing and back bearing of line AB is equal to, the difference is 191 degrees 30 minutes minus 30 degrees 30 degrees 00 minutes, that is 178 degrees 30 minutes. We already saw. For BC line, that is 177 degrees 00 minutes. For CD line, forebearing and back bearing difference is 178 degrees 15 minutes. For DE line, so that is 182 degrees. For AE line or EA line, so that is 177 degrees 15 minutes. So these are the comparison of forebearing and back bearing. So there is no any line which have exactly 180 degrees forebearing back bearing difference. It is seen that the forebearing and back bearing of the line AB before least from 180. You can observe this one. So the difference between forebearing and back bearing of AB line is 1 degree 30 minutes, and for BC line it is 3 degrees, and for CD line it is 1 degrees 45 minutes. 1 degrees 45 minutes, and then for DE line it is 2 degrees, and for AE line or EA line it is 2 degrees 45 minutes. By comparing all this one, the AB line have the least difference, least difference between the forebearing and back bearing. So we will consider it as the correct one. Okay, then therefore the difference is in bearings, that is 180 minus 178 degrees 30 minutes. So it is 1 degrees 30 minutes. So the difference between the forebearing and back bearing of AB line have least difference. So that is 1 degree 30 minutes. Therefore, the correct forebearing of AB line is equal to, correct forebearing of AB line is equal to 191 degrees 30 minutes is the observed bearing plus 1 degree 30 minutes by 2. So that is 192 degrees 15 minutes. And then the correct forebearing of BC line is equal to correct forebearing of AB line plus corrected angle. Okay, correct forebearing of AB line plus corrected angle. So you can deduct this, you can add or deduct this value from the 180 degrees. So 192 degrees 15 minutes plus 56 degrees. 56 degrees is the angle at B minus 180 degrees. So this is 68 degrees of 15 minutes. So that is the correct forebearing of BC line. Then correct forebearing of CD line is equal to back bearing of BC line. Back bearing of BC line plus angle at C minus 360. So how can we get the back bearing of BC line? So back bearing of BC line is how much? 246 degrees 30 minutes. Okay, so we can get the back bearing of BC line is equal to forebearing of BC line plus or minus 180. Forebearing of BC line plus or minus 180. Forebearing of BC line is how much? Correct forebearing of BC line is this one, 68 degrees 15 minutes plus 180, that is about 248 degrees 15 minutes plus angle at C is 145 degrees 15 minutes. So this is 33 degrees 30 minutes is the correct forebearing of CD line. Then correct forebearing of DE line is equal to back bearing of CD line plus corrected angle. Okay, so back bearing, how can we get back bearing of CD line? Forebearing of CD line, forebearing of CD line plus or minus 180. So this is 33 degrees 30 minutes is less than 180. So back bearing of CD line is equal to 33 degrees 30 minutes. That is the forebearing of CD line plus 180 plus angle at D. So that is 51 degrees 45 minutes. So you may get confused here. Okay, is it okay? Correct. Then the correct forebearing of DE line is at 265 degrees 15 minutes. You can add another step here also. So I have added here directly the back bearing of CD line is 33 degrees 30 minutes plus 180. How can we get this one? So this is the forebearing of CD line plus 180. So this is the back bearing of CD line. Then angle at D, so that you can get the forebearing of DE line. Okay. So that is 265 degrees 15 minutes. Then correct forebearing of EA line is equal to back bearing of DE line plus corrected angle at E. So that is back bearing of DE line. So forebearing of DE line plus 180 or minus 180 plus angle at that place. So what is the forebearing of DE line? 265 degrees 15 minutes, it is greater than 180. So that 265 degrees 15 minutes minus 180 plus angle at that place, that is 149 degrees 00 minutes. That is total is 234 degrees 15 minutes. This is the correct forebearing of EA line. Then correct forebearing of AB line. So you can use this one as check. Okay. So correct forebearing of AB line is equal to back bearing of EA line plus angle at that place. How can we get back bearing of EA line? How can we get back bearing of EA line? Forebearing of DE line, forebearing of DE line plus or minus 180. So forebearing of DE line is 234 degrees 15 minutes. It is greater than 180. So back bearing of EA line is equal to 234 degrees 15 minutes minus 180 plus 138 degrees. 138 degrees is the angle at A. So that is 192 degrees 15 minutes. You can check this one. The forebearing of AB line, how much? So the correct forebearing of AB line is equal to 192 degrees 15 minutes. So our check is correct. Here also we got correct forebearing of AB is 192 degrees 15 minutes. So likewise you have to apply the check at each and every station. Friends, you can see the results may be tabulated as follows. So now these are the lines AB, BC, CD, DE and EA, and these are the observed bearings, observed forebearing and back bearing. 191 degrees 30 minutes 13 degrees 69 degrees 30 minutes 246 degrees 30 minutes 32 degrees 15 minutes and 210 degrees 30 minutes 262 degrees 30 minutes and 80 degrees 45 minutes 230 degrees 15 minutes and 53 degrees 00 minutes. So these are the forebearing and back bearing of the AB, BC, CD, DE and EA lines which is observed in the field. Okay, and then so by observing this one and by deferring the taking the differences of forebearing and back bearing, there is no any line which has difference is exactly 180. And then so when this type of problems comes, we have to apply the included angle method. So included angle method, in included angle method, first of all we have to calculate the included angles of the all stations, and then by taking the minimum value, least value, least difference value, and then we can apply the corrections. So these are the included angles which are calculated by this observed bearings: 138 degrees 30 minutes, 56 degrees 30 minutes, 145 degrees 15 minutes, 52 degrees 15 minutes and 149 degrees 30 minutes. So these are the calculated included angles from the observed bearing. Okay, but here we did not get the check, so we have to add this all the bearings and then compare with our check. If the check is okay, then you can directly apply the correction. If check is not okay, then you can find out how much magnitude of error is there. Okay, and then from this there is 2 degrees 30 minutes is the magnitude of error, and we have to distribute this 2 degrees 30 minutes to all the stations, all 5 stations. So magnitude of error divided by number of stations. Here 5 stations. Then that is the 2 degrees 30 minutes divided by 5. So that is the 30 minutes is the error. Then so our error is positive, then we have to add this one as negative. Correction will be negative. So minus 30 minutes is the error. You have to add the minus 30 minutes to all these angles, so that we got correct included angles. So this is 138 degrees, this is 56 degrees, this is 145 degrees, 145 degrees. I think this is 140. 145 degrees, 45 minutes. So this is 145 degrees, 45 minutes. One 45 degrees, 45 minutes minus 30 degrees, that is 145 degrees, 15 minutes. 52 degrees, 15 minutes minus 30 minutes, that is 51 degrees, 45 minutes. 149 degrees, 30 minutes minus 30 minutes, this is 149 degrees. So if we add all these angles, this must be equal to our check 2n minus 4 into 90 degrees. So likewise we have to check the included angles first, then we can go for the correction of bearings by using included angles. Okay, in included angles, how can we correct the bearings? We have to correct the bearings first. The minimum here there is no lines are differ by exactly 180 though. So you can take the minimum error station, then you can apply the error. You can apply the correction at each and every station. Okay, here. So these are the correct forebearings and back bearings of all the lines which we have seen so far. So now you can see the difference between the forebearing and back bearing of this corrected value. It must be equal to 180. You can see now. So corrected forebearing and back bearing of AB line is 192 degrees, 192 degrees, 15 minutes minus 12 degrees, 15 minutes. So this is 180, and then 248 degrees, 248 degrees, 15 minutes minus 68 degrees, 15 minutes. So this is also 180. 213 degrees, 30 minutes minus 33 degrees, 30 minutes. This is also 180. And then 265 degrees, 15 minutes minus 85 degrees, 15 minutes, it is 180. 234 degrees, 15 minutes minus 54 degrees, 15 minutes, it is also exactly 180. So likewise, we have to apply the correction at each and every station by taking the minimum affected or minimum difference value. Okay. So in remarks, you can write, no station is free from local attraction. No station is free from local attraction. So that we have applied all the corrections on each and every stations. Likewise, you can do. Is it okay? Right. Very easy. Right. So in this class, we have learned how to solve a problem on local attraction. When all stations are affected by local attraction, there is no station which is free from local attraction. All stations are affected by the local attraction. Then how can we solve the problem? So far we have seen. So friends, I can again briefly I can give the summary. So when in previous classes, so we saw the correction of bearings of a local attracted stations. So in that problems, we saw we have taken the forbearing back bearings difference is exactly 180. That is the that stations are free from local attraction. By taking the correct bearing, we have applied the correction at affected stations. Those we have signed. We signed last class, previous classes. Today's class we saw if there is no any stations which are free from local attraction, then how can we solve the problems we saw today. Okay, so in such a case, first of all we have to check all the forbearing and back bearings of the given lines. If there is no any lines which have the forbearing back bearing difference is exactly 180, then we will in that in this type of sums we have to follow the included angles method. Okay, in included angles method, first of all we have to calculate the included angles of all the stations, and then we have to apply the check. So that is check is 2n minus 4 into 2n minus 4 into 90. If our check is okay, then we can apply the corrections to the bearings directly. Okay, or otherwise we can, if our check is not okay, then we can compare the check to our calculated included angles. So then you can find the magnitude of error, how much error is there. Then you can distribute this error to all the stations. Okay, if at all 4 stations are there, then the magnitude of error divided by 4, and then you can apply, you can distribute the error to all the stations. Again you have to check the total sum to our check 2n minus 4 into 90, then it is okay. Then you can go to the corrections to the bearings. For corrections to the bearings, you have to identify which line have the minimum error, least error. Then you can take that one, and then you can add that one to our forbearing and back bearings difference, or forbearings, and then taking that one to you can apply each and every station's corrections. Okay, after that you can tabulate the values like this. Okay, is it okay? Very easy. Okay, right. Then you can do the assignment sums also. I'll give. Friends, you can note down the assignment. You can take this sum as assignment and you can do it home. A closed compass traverse A, B, C, D, E was conducted and the following bearings were obtained. Determine which of the stations are affected by local attraction and give the values of the corrected bearing. So this one you can take as assignment. So these are the lines AB, BC, CD, DE, EA, EA, and the forbearing and back bearings are, these are 305 degrees 00 minutes, 125 degrees 30 minutes, 75 degrees 30 minutes, 254 degrees 30 minutes, 115 degrees 30 minutes, 297 degrees 00 minutes, 165 degrees 30 minutes, 345 degrees 30 minutes, 225 degrees 00 minutes, 44 degrees 00 minutes. So these are the forebearing and back bearings of the all the of A, B, B, C, C, D, D, E and E lines. By taking these lines, so you can apply the correction if at all any stations are affected by the local attraction. Okay, how can you do? First of all, you have to compare the back bearing and forebearing of the lines. If the lines are, if any lines that forebearing and big bearing difference, the back bearing difference have exactly 180 degrees, then you can take the correct bearings of that line and you can apply the correction at the affected lines. Likewise, you can apply the correction. Okay, is it okay to you? Any doubts? If you have doubts, you can ask me, or otherwise I can wind up here. Okay, thank you all.